Someone asked me recently about why I teach middle school. This is a question I actually get pretty frequently, especially from people outside of education who react pretty strongly when I tell them that I spend my time professionally surrounded by 13-year-olds. Their responses usually fall into one of two categories. Bless you, and are you out of your mind? I have to admit, I get where they're coming from. Middle school is so often portrayed in our society as a battlefield, a rite of passage, something that we all just have to get through. Think about all the different books, TV shows, and movies that perpetuate this single story about young adolescents. It can seem overwhelming, even when there is a grain of truth to it. My own middle school journey was so painful that I've blotted it from my memory. Really, the only things that I remember were that my father was the assistant head of school, my mother was my 7th grade English teacher, and in 8th grade, I had a crush on Jen Lally that was completely, totally, and absolutely unrequited. I was a miserable human being, mostly because I couldn't confidently express myself to others. So why then would I choose to spend the past 20 years of my teaching career in the very place that was so personally painful for me? Because the thing is, I love middle school, and I love working with middle schoolers. Well, there are two reasons for this that I always come back to. The first, which was imparted to me by a really wise mentor at some point early in my teaching career, is that as teachers, we are often drawn to the very place that was so difficult for us personally in order to make that experience better for our students. The second, and even weightier reason, is that middle school is the place where young adolescents are leaning into their individual and collective identities really for the first time. All right, taking greater control of the choices in their lives, flexing their own personalities, and beginning to want and expect to be dealt with not as children, but as fully fledged human beings. Let's be honest, these are the very qualities that make middle school and middle schoolers so frustrating to many, adults especially. But they're the qualities that I most enjoy helping to guide students with as they grow the strength and effectiveness of their own voices and learn to speak with authority. And here's the thing, I'm not alone in this work. The strength of our middle school here at DS is that we are, all of us, surrounded by individuals who want to challenge, cajole, mentor, support, and ultimately uplift our individual and collective voices. Parents, students, faculty, administrators, coaches, staff, all of us buy into this work. All of us want this to be a place and a community where that work is honored and expected and shared, and all of us recognize the importance of speaking with authority, not just to our individual selves, but to all of us. Whether you're explaining your thinking on a difficult math problem, engaging in a contentious debate in civics or justice, supporting your teammates on the field, crossing the stage during the musical, learning a new instrument in music class, or welcoming a visitor to campus, you're not only improving your own ability to speak with authority, but you are adding incrementally to a community where confidence and expression is valued in all of its members. Today, we will celebrate different examples of speaking with authority from our community this spring. The first are several tiny moment documentaries from 8th grade English class. For this assignment, students were asked to create a short video documentary sharing a typical day in their life right now, living and working from home. Students were given broad freedoms for this assignment, with the only requirement being to chronicle specifically moments of joy, frustration, gratitude, hope, and routine. The different directions formats, and stories that emerged from this assignment highlighted not only the individual experiences and voices of the 58 members of the class of 2024, but also provided them with a way to connect with their classmates' daily experiences from afar. Enjoy.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at my daily routine. So I wake up at 6:45 and then I go eat breakfast, which is usually just a smoothie and sometimes a piece of toast. And then I fill up my water bottle because we have to stay hydrated. And then I make my bunny some breakfast because she's adorable. So here's a picture of her and a video of her eating her breakfast. It's around 8:30 now, and I go to school, which usually lasts until 12:15 unless I have advisory. And school can be pretty frustrating because I can't focus that well, and it can be hard sometimes. After school, I have lunch, which is just a sandwich unless my sister decides to make something for me. After lunch, I take my bunny for a walk because she needs exercise, and I have to keep up with her since she's really fast, which can be hard sometimes. I start my homework after I come inside, and I get frustrated because I lose my focus very easily. For a little break, I go outside and play soccer with my sister, who I'm very thankful for because I'd be very bored if she wasn't here, but it can also be very frustrating when we're playing soccer because she messes up, and like right now, and I get really mad. Then I come inside and finish up my homework. After I'm done, I FaceTime my friends, which I'm really hopeful that I get to see them soon. Then I have dinner, which usually consists of a salad and some type of meat. Like tonight, I had a salad and grilled chicken. After dinner, I play with my bunny before she goes to bed. I get everything ready for tomorrow and then go to bed around 10:30. That's it for today, but I hope to see you next time.
Hey Derryfield, Mr. Feitlinger here, enjoying the beautiful weather.
We should do a check on the weather. Brad, how's it looking out there?
Looks, pretty good. Yeah.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, John and Brad. I have amazing 8th grade students this year that can be a lot more articulate and creative than you, Brad. My 8th graders practice a lifelong skill of weather predicting this spring. Yes, I know what you're going to say, there's an app for that. And yes, you would be correct. But one of my goals as a middle school teacher is to teach self-reliance. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. By teaching about the variables associated with weather predicting, I'm allowing my students to not rely on an app. To demonstrate their gained knowledge and independence, each student created a weather report video. I'd normally ask students to go in front of a green screen and pretend to be a meteorologist for their chosen city. With distance learning, though, we had to become a little bit more creative. I was so very impressed with the 8th graders at how they tackled this project, and I have a few videos to share with you. Following the weather videos will be Mr. Barngiorno and the 6th grade ukulele performance.
Hello, Philadelphia. Welcome back to the Philadelphia Weather Channel. Today is Friday, April 10th, and it is another beautiful morning. It is currently 44 degrees outside, but it should be getting warmer later today because we are currently in high pressure. This means that today should be sunny with nice weather. Temperatures today will probably be in the 50s, so today will be a great day to get outside and enjoy the fresh air. I recommend visiting the Philadelphia Zoo and looking at the animals, or going for a walk in Fairmount Park. Maybe you'll choose to spend a day by the water at Penn's Landing, or you could even buy tickets to a Phillies game tonight, which is guaranteed to be a fun night filled with baseball, ballpark food, and hopefully a very needed win. Then, this weekend is Easter, so we can all be getting excited about that. This weekend, a warm front that is currently in Illinois should be reaching us at about late Saturday morning to early Saturday afternoon, and this warm front will bring warmer weather, but it will also increase the chance of precipitation. However, the dew point recently has been around 33, and the temps have been in the 40s and 50s, and these numbers are not very close, which brings down that chance of precipitation. So overall, I would say there's about a 50% chance of precipitation this weekend. This weekend will be partly cloudy, similarly to the last few weekends, which have been partly cloudy and overcast. And this weekend will also have some scattered winds, no higher than 10 miles per hour. Recent winds have been ranging from 14 to 6 miles per hour, and I would say that this weekend will be somewhere in the middle at about 10 miles per hour. The recent winds have been coming from the east and the north, and this has brought colder, wetter weather to balance out the warmer weather brought from the front to create an overall average temperatured weekend. Again, temperatures in the 40s and 50s. If you're looking for things to do this weekend, I recommend going to the Easter Parade, which will be beginning at the corner of Passyunk and South, and it will feature fun costumes, live music, fun contests that you can win, and yummy Easter treats. This is one fun way to celebrate Easter, but however you choose to celebrate your holiday, I hope you all have an excellent Easter.
Hello and welcome back to NBC4. I'm Quinn McGinley, working for you live from Washington, D.C. on Friday, April 9th with your weather news. Today isn't going to be a great day to be outside. The temperature continues to drop as this week comes to a close, and the sky is going to become more cloudy over the next day or two, but the wind speed is dropping. The current temperature is at 64 degrees and current humidity is at 55%. A northeastern wind could mean that rain is on the way, looking at something like a 40% chance of rain tonight. We're expecting rain to form south and make its way towards us sometime in the coming days. So don't forget to check back in at 5:40 tonight and 7:20 tomorrow morning to get our most up-to-date predictions. Moving into Saturday, you'll continue to experience those moderate to low temps and likely more rain. As the weekend goes on though, it will likely clear up a bit, just in time for Sunday. A warm Easter would be very nice before the cold week ahead of us. For those of you still wondering what to do this weekend, we've got you covered with your weekend update. Washington, D.C. is once again packed with things to do this weekend. Tune in to NBC Sports Washington, Washington's sports leader this afternoon, to watch the Washington Nationals play their longtime rivals, the Atlanta Braves. Or grab a few of the remaining tickets to see it in person in Nationals Park. It's sure to be an exciting game and will make for a great family excursion. If you're looking to celebrate Easter, you're sure to find a service at one of the incredible churches in the area, known across the nation for their incredible architecture and size. Or wake up early to attend the 6:30 a.m. Capitol Church Easter service held in none other than the Lincoln Memorial. If you're hungry, don't forget to try brunch at one of the restaurants like 1789, a historic restaurant with colonial-era decor. Or if that's not for you, maybe check out the Hamilton that provides fun twists on classic dishes. Either way, I heard that the Easter Bunny would be making a stop at both to hand out candy and take some pictures. If some of you planned ahead, you might be going to the White House this Easter weekend. Unfortunately, the election isn't until November, so Biden, you're going to have to wait until then to find out if you'll be going to the White House. But for those of you that plan ahead in a different way, the White House Easter egg roll is this Monday at Pennsylvania Ave. And that's what you need to know for this weekend. Don't forget to check back here tonight at 5:40 and tomorrow morning at 7:20 to get our most updated forecast. A warm spurt could be coming later this weekend, but cold and rainy days do seem to be ahead. We wish all of you watching from home a very happy Easter weekend, and hope you have a great day in our amazing city. I'm Quinn McGinley of Stormwatch 4 on NBC4, signing off.
Thank you, Mr. Fettenweaver, and thanks to the fantastic DS weather reporters. I miss you all so much, and I hope that you and your families are healthy and that you're finding ways to enjoy the time together. When it's safe for us to return to school, I'm really excited to make music for you and with you again. In the meantime, my wonderful 6th grade class has prepared a musical interlude for you, so sit back and enjoy a song inspired by the spring weather. Take it away, Garrett.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
What's up, Derryfield? Welcome to this week's challenge. I know everyone's been stuck at home, so we need to make sure that we're spreading the love, and what better way to do that than through food. So check it out, Cougar Cooking Challenge. 10 points to every recipe submitted. All you gotta do, show us what you're cooking, show us how to do it, show us the end result. We're gonna put all these together, make a Derryfield cookbook. So check this out, the first edition. Key to cooking, especially breakfast, is timing and setup. So I've got all my ingredients here. I got some salt and pepper because I'm not doing bacon, it's a weekday. I got a little bit of garlic powder and I got a little bit of onion powder. Just a pinch of this stuff is gonna go in my eggs. timing is everything with eggs. So I've got an English muffin, Thomas English muffin, because they're the best. It's the nooks and the crannies. I got some farm fresh eggs from down the street. And because the English muffins take a little longer, I'm gonna hit those as soon as I get these eggs in the pan. Pro tip when you're cracking your egg, if you get a little eggshell in there, use the eggshell to scoop it out. Boom. Key here is pretty low heat. Low to medium, really on the low side. Gotta let the eggs cook without overdoing them. So this is my wife's little recipe. This is what she likes. These eggs are for her. Just a little dash of garlic powder in the eggs while you're cooking it. A little onion salt just in the eggs while you're cooking it before you flip it. And we'll add that salt and pepper later. The nice thing about the salt, kind of replaces the bacon. Okay, you see the eggs are almost done. You can see how they're a little clear in here. Not quite ready, whereas down here they're nice and white. Another 30 seconds or so, I'm gonna flip these bad boys. All right, these things are perfect. My Thomas English muffins are done. You must use copious amounts of butter because you want it to melt in the nooks and the crannies. So we do this, then we get a layer of cheese, then we got my egg. Now we come to the final product. I'm gonna tell you, Derryfield, I'm not too happy with these eggs. They're not over easy enough, but I'm gonna eat them anyways because they're yummy. So there you have it, round one of the Cougar Cooking Challenge. Yep, I'm in the kitchen. I got another nice chicken recipe coming for you guys soon. Let's see what you got, cause I'm hungry.
You know what spreads faster than any virus? It's fear. Now when it comes to fear, you can either forget everything and run, I said, or you can face everything and rise. I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe that. I believe we gon' face everything and rise.
I believe that we are strong.
I believe in the Derryfield leadership.
I believe in helping others.
It's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bet that up, take a swing at us. You better hit hard, cause when we swing back, it's like, oh God, it's time to knuckle up and fight hard. Now let's all buckle up and fight hard.
I believe in giving back.
I believe in faith.
I believe in healing because healing is the only way people can feel better. I believe in kindness.
I believe that we are one.
We can lose the battle, but we gon' win the war. I'm from the bottom, I'm that uncut, real raw. When things get tough, that's when we show up. That's when we show out. That's when we show you.
We are resilient.
I believe in the Derryfield.
I believe in our family.
I believe in our future together.
I believe in hope.
I believe that we have a purpose.
I believe you'll get through this.
I believe in science.
I believe that we will survive.
I believe a rainbow will shine.
I believe in healthcare workers. I believe that we will thrive.
I believe we are inspiration. I believe in heroes.
I believe that we will rise.
Bottom line, no matter what, face everything and rise.
We believe in you, Derryfield. Now it's time to end. Seniors!